Hello friends, welcome you all. Since GATE examination is very near, so here I have decided to start one PYQ series. PYQ means previous year's question. Here I will solve the GATE previous year's questions of all the subjects one by one, because merely reading theory part is not enough to get good rank in GATE. Okay, your focus should be to get a good rank. Okay, so for that you have to solve more and more questions. Fine. So today I will solve one question that came in the year 2008. Okay, not only today, I will try to solve more and more questions from the GATE previous years. That would be very beneficial for you. Okay, so let's start. So let's solve this question. So here you can see that this question came in the year 2008 IT. Okay, 2008 means what? IISc Bangalore have prepared this question. Fine. Not prepared, I would say that IISc Bangalore, they organized GATE in the year 2008. Okay. So here you can see that one C code is written, and at the end they have asked to find out the output. What is the output? And actually in the question 4 options are there, but I have not written the options because that's not necessary. You can solve it very easily. So just see the question. Here one function is there, and here you can see void main. Okay, and this function is, the name of this function is f. Okay, and you can see that pointers have been used in this question. So this question is purely based on the concept of pointers. Fine. So let's solve this question. Fine. So here you can see uh, 3 variables have been declared as integer. Okay, C, B and A. So here I will write C, B and A. Fine. C, B and A. Okay. Here B is a pointer to the integers. Okay. B is a pointer to the integer, and since all these variables have been declared, it means what? All these variables must have an address. Fine. Like this. C has an address, B has an address and A has an address. Fine. Is it okay? Is it okay? Okay. So now here you can see B is a pointer to the integer. It means what? B is a pointer to the integer because here single star is written, and here double star means what? A is a pointer to the pointer. Okay. Let me explain. Let me explain you. So here you see C has the value 4. Okay, so C is a variable which contains the value 4. Fine. And B is a variable which contains the address of C. Ampersand means what? Address. Ampersand of C means what? Address of C. So C is a variable which contains the address of C. B is a variable which contains the address of C. So what is the address of C? 100. So B will contain the address of C, that is 100. Fine. And A is a variable, so that's why here it is declared as star B, int star B. Int star B means what? B contains the address of the integer variable. C is an integer variable, B contains the address of the integer variable, that is 100. And here you can see A is equal to ampersand of B. It means what? A contains the address of B. So what is the address of B? 200. Okay. So A will contain the address of B, that is 200. So that's why here it is written as int star star A. It means what? A is a pointer to the pointer. It means what? A is a pointer to the pointer. So A contains the address of the pointer, that is pointer to the pointer. B is a pointer. Why B is a pointer? Because B contains the address of C, and A is a pointer to the pointer because A contains the address of the pointer. B is a pointer, A contains the address of B, that is 200. Fine. So after this, in the printf, this function have been called, fine, as CBA, okay. This function have been called CBA, and here this function has been defined, fine, as intf, okay. So why int? Because at the end we are returning integer type data, x plus y plus z, okay. That's not important. So what are the arguments? Int x, int star py, int star star ppz, fine. So here CBA is the argument, and here x star py star star ppz, fine. So x, fine, then py, then ppz, okay. So the value of c will be copied to x, and this 100 will be copied here, and then this 200 will be copied here, fine. So now here another variables have been declared, y and z, fine. So let's write y and let's write z, okay. So now star star ppz plus is equal to 1. So what is star star ppz? So first write the address part, as suppose 400, 500 and 600. So what is star star ppz? Okay, star of ppz means what? Star of ppz, what is the value of ppz? 200, okay. So star star ppz means what? Star star, just write 200 in place of ppz, 200, fine, star star 200, okay. So what is star of 200? First solve this part, then this part, okay. So what is star of 200? Star of 200 means what? Value at the address 200. So what is the value at that address 200? Yeah. So what is the value at the address 200? That is 100. Here you can see 100. So here I will write value at the address 200 is 100, star of 100, fine. And now this star is for this part, and star 200 is replaced by 100, fine. And what is star of 100? Star of 100 means what? Value at the address 100. What is the value at the address 100? That is 4. So this part is 4, okay. So and here what's written? Star star ppz plus is equal to plus 1. So plus 1, it means what? 4 will be in. So at the address 100, whatever the value is present, that will be incremented by 1, that will become 5. So here the value of C will become 5. Initially it was 4, now it will become 5, fine. Why? Because initially it was 4 and it's written star of 100. Star of 100 means what? Value at the address 100, which is 4, okay. Then it is what? ppz plus is equal to 1. It means what? The value will, whatever the value present in the C, that will be incremented by 1, that is 4 will become 5, fine. And then z is equal to star star ppz. So z will contain star star ppz. So star star ppz means what? I have already told you, what is star star PPZ? So now the new value star star PPZ means what? Value at the address 100. Okay. This is the star star PPZ, value at the address 100. Okay. So what does it contain? What does it contain? It contains the value 5. So Z will contain 5. Z is equal to star star PPZ means what? Z will contain 5. Okay. And star PY plus, and in the next line it's written star PY plus is equal to 2. Okay. Star PY plus is equal to 2. So let me explain you what is this. Star PY, first let me explain you what is star PY. So what is star PY? What is the value of PY? That is 100. Okay. So in place of PY just write 100, and star of 100 means what? Value at the address 100. So what is value at the address 100? That is 5. So star PY is 5. Okay. So star PY plus, okay, so star PY is 5. So what is star PY plus is equal to 2? It means what? Whatever the value present at the address 100 will be incremented by 2. It means what? 5 will be incremented by 2, that is 5 plus 2, 7. So now C will contain 7. Okay. So the new value of C is 7. And Y is equal to star PY. Okay. So Y is equal to star PY. So what is star PY? Star PY, what is the value of PY? That is 100. And what is star PY? Value at the address 100. So what is the value present at the address 100? That is 7. Okay. So Y will contain 7. Fine. Y contains the value as 7. And now ultimately at the end what is written? X plus is equal to 3. It means what? Whatever value present at the x, it will be incremented by 3. What is present in the x? That is 4. So 4 will be incremented by 3 as 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Fine. And at the end they are returning x plus y plus z. So what is the value of x? That is 7 plus y 7 plus z 5. 7 plus 7 14 plus 5 19. So at the end 19 will be returned. So here the function was called, so 19 will be returned here. So printf %d, and whatever the value will be printed, it will be 19. Okay. So that's all about this question. Okay. So let's solve next question. Thank you.